Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a ton for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Tilted Barn Brewing. This is their Waterlemon Cay. This is an 8.5% beer because it's a New England style beer. These guys are up in Rhode Island. Tilted Barn makes some really tasty stuff, guys. I can't get them here. This was sent to me by Peter. So Peter, thanks a bunch for sending it to me. I do appreciate it, sir. Don't have the IBUs. Says here on Untappd, this beer was originally brewed as Propagator number 12. It is now being given the proper name it deserves, named after a place near and dear to us. This 8.5% double IPA is our most tropical yet. And guys, I reviewed this beer about a year ago. So it was a tasty beer. It was a tasty. Didn't quite get to 10, but it got pretty close to it. So let's see if anything has changed. This one has a date at the top of 09/15 of 20. And they've got this one printed on the label. Some of their beers don't have the date printed on there, or it's been smudged off. It's on the top of the can up here where it's real easy to go, and it's gone. That's all it takes. When it's on the label, it's a little bit more permanent. I'd rather see the stamp on the bottom where no fingers touch, but I have no control over that. So with that being said, we're going to see. I think it's just as tasty as it was a year ago. So this was sent to me by Peter. Peter, thanks a bunch. I do appreciate it. A big 16-ounce plain Jane can with a stick-on wrap around the label. I am a fan of Tilted Barn beers. Usually, most of them. Very cloudy coming out. Definitely looks like a New England style beer. Very hazy. And I've got something floating around in the glass here. And I'm not going to be able to get it out. It's down into the foam. Yeah, I did get it. I don't know what that was. Anyway, now that my finger's been all down in it, about a finger and a half of head. Definitely very cloudy. Definitely looks like a New England style beer. Not a bright orange juice color, but close enough for me. Not any light coming through it. Good looking beer. What do you think? To the nose we go. Let me get this around so y'all can see the label there. You already seen the name of it. Let me show you the picture here. Yeah, very nice hop presence. Not off the chain, but very prominent. Nice citrusy notes. A hint of grapefruit and oranges. Maybe some tropical fruit notes. Smells pretty good. So let's find out. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Peter. To me, it's more of a one-dimensional beer. I don't know if it's a single hop beer or how many different hops have used. I don't have that information. I'm looking on the back as if it says anything about more information. I wish they would do it like Brewery Brewing does. Tell us the malts they use. Tell us the hops they've used. And tell us the IBUs they've got. Tell us the ABV and the canned on date. Brewery Brewing does it very well. Better than anybody else. As far as I'm concerned, as far as information on the can, they're number one. They are number one. Brian and Chris do an awesome job of packaging their beers and telling you all that information and not writing some silly bunch of stuff about Uncle Fester or somebody else on the can or whatever that means nothing to anybody. So I like the way that Brewery is doing their beers, giving the information on the can on everything about the beer in the can. So I wish a lot of others would do that. Trillium, Treehouse, Tilted Barn, a lot of others, and they kind of want to keep that secret. I don't know why. Makes no sense to me. Give us all the information. Let us decide what we want to buy, and if the more information you give us, the more inclined I'm going to be. You're telling me the malt and the hops and the IBUs and the ABV and the canned on date, not a best by or best before or putting the. I'm not going to go there. I don't understand that. I would, like I said, they do it better than anybody else as far as I'm concerned. That is a very tasty beer, but it's kind of one-dimensional to me, guys. So, but still tasty. I would probably spend my money on it if I could get here. It's an 8.5%er, and the alcohol is well hidden. Very well made beer. I still find it very, very tasty. So, very nice. Very colorful graphics, artwork on the front of the can here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Anyway, good looking beer, good tasting, great tasting beer. So, right out of the fridge, let's go sip on it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it about an hour now. Very tasty beer. Not world class, and if you say it is, I would not argue with that. To me, it's not. It seems like a single hop beer to me. I don't know how many different hops they've used. If it's a single hop beer, it is very tasty. I would buy this beer if I could get it here. I would spend my money on it if I could get it here. It's good enough for me to buy. With that being said, final choke. Very tasty beer. Very smooth and easy drinking for an 8.5% of alcohol. Well hidden to me. Very, very pleasant beer to drink. I'm not going to give it to 10, but I'm going to give it a pretty close to that. A 98 for me is definitely an A beer in the upper range of the A beer scale, in my scale. So very tasty. Very, very tasty. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 94. I think it's a little better than that. And over to Untapped, they have it at 4.13. I also, again, think it's a little better than that. But, again, it tastes like a single hop for a New England style. It doesn't have all the aromas and tastes that a lot of the multiple hop additions of that style of beer has. So, but still very pleasant. Very tasty beer. So, if you've had Waterlemon Cay from Tilted Barn Brewery, let me know what you think. And until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.